We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
Kiss my ass.
They're criminals.
It is a hole. You ever been there?
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
You feel it? Hello, everybody. It's the Spirit Campfire with the old guitar player from Detroit. Detroit muscle, horsepower, piss and vinegar. I am the piss and vinegar bon voyage Captain Czar of all things truth, logic, and middle. Did I say truth, logic, and middle finger sense? Anyhow, welcome back to Real American Voice. My name is Ted Nugent. Not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm having so much fun. I wish we had scratch and sniff technology here because I smell like pig guts. I had to take some pig guts out of a massive sow, not a Russian boar, it wasn't feral, a massive sow pork chop. Let me tell you about the adventure of my life. We haven't got time to really get into the gory details of the adventure of my life, but the adventure of my life is I am a we the people experimenter in self-government, where truth, logic, and common sense is my hot rod down the lane uncharted. I don't look for the road less traveled. I explore no roads where no one's traveled before. Actually, some have historically, but people didn't pay attention, which is why Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton are not swinging from a rope from an oak tree right now. Well, why is it Hillary in jail? Don't ask why. We need to just make sure we vote for conservative, constitutional conservation, real constitutional republic representation in the United States of America. And I'm in the man cave cuckoo's nest right now, the arsenal of democracy, and I killed a giant pork chop last night. How do you like your pork? I like mine pissed off. Anyhow, what a wonderful celebration on the Spirit Campfire we have today with my technicians there. I have no idea where the people are. There's a little pig. That's a nice small pig. The one I killed last night was gargantuan. I think I sent a photo to my RAV team in the back of my 1966 Ford Bronco with a Dave Miller pork chop venison winch in the back, and I was able to winch up two giant sows. That would be the female of the species. There's only two genders in the pig world, boars and sows. And I want to tell you that, take a good look. Yeah, those are ammo bags under my eyes because I am cocked, locked, and eternally ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock, because I have grasped, implemented, promoted, and celebrated the real ultimate American dream our founding fathers had in mind when they wrote down the things that the king didn't allow, knowing instinctually, intellectually, and spiritually that we cannot be and refuse to be and will never be slaves to a tyrant or a king or an emperor. So when these pretty little Wango Tango, by the way, the opening scream of Wango Tango, I'm going to have my guys insert the opening vocal histrionics of this song, the love song, the ultimate love song, Wango Tango. Did you pretend your face is a Maserati today? Mine's a Ford Bronco. But anyhow, go ahead, RAV team. I'll give you a moment while I sit here effervescently masculinity as you play the first few seconds of Wango Tango.
All right, it's the Wango, the Tango.
See? Little Richard would say, oh, that man's got it. That's my boy Ted right there from Detroit. Got that Detroit muscle, Motor City, Detroit thing going on. Soul brother, soul music, funk brother, blood brother. All-American roustabout kicker. That is as close as any white guy has ever got to replicating the incredible forehead vein protruding Mitch Ryder, James Brown, Wilson Pickett, Otis Redding, Ted Nugent, Little Richard vocalizations. By the way, we're going to wrap this segment up in just a few minutes by playing the #1 video in the world these days, which features a long-legged, smart-ass ass. Boy, wait till you... The video, Ira Dean, I love this guy. Ira Dean has a wonderful song that celebrates what would Charlie Daniels do? Because what would Ted Nugent do? What would a great American do? What would a thoughtful, conscientious, intellectually inspired, motivated American do? We would do what Charlie Daniels would do. What a great man. I don't think we pay tribute adequately to the great Charlie Daniels and everything he stood for on the cutting edge of the culture war before it had the term culture war turning into the spiritual war. Charlie Daniels always stood up for God, family, country, Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule, Declaration of Independence, good over evil, self-defense, law and order, the great heroes of the military who sacrificed for our constitutionally guaranteed, God-provided, self-evident truth, freedoms, and rights. Charlie Daniels, that's what he did. That's what I do. And Ira Dean encapsulated it. He nailed it. Ira Dean is a soul brother, and we have the #1 video in the world with me on top of my Bronco shaking my ass like a Motown funk brother. I could have been in the Ike and Tina Turner. I could have been one of the Ikeettes back when I was Bruce Lee. Now I'm a little pudgy. I don't think they would hire me. I have too much pudge. But not as much pudge as the pig I killed last night. But anyhow, it's a wonderful video. Thank you, Ira Dean. Thank you, Charlie Daniels, for taking Ira Dean to your bosom and getting him clean and sober. Yes, I got some ass shaking going on in this video. What a great video. Thank you, Ira. His entire crew came out to the Spirit Wild Ranch, and I said, we should play that guitar solo. In fact, we should play the whole song on top of my Ford Bronco, my Zebra Bronco, the #1 iconic Bronco in the world, this side of Parnelli Jones and Bill Strop's Baja-winning Big Ole, supported by Olympic Beer, Big Ole, Parnelli Jones. See, I get to go around the Indianapolis track with Parnelli Jones, Mickey Thompson, and Iron Man Stewart. Ivan Iron Man Stewart taught me to race off-road. I'd either finish or blow up. But anyhow, I'm going to finish and blow up right here on Ted Nugent's Real American Voice. We have a great hero, Jason Johnson, of the program K9 Heroes is joining us, I think, in the next segment. And also Shemaine Nugent. I have effervescent masculinity, but if you want the definitive, overwhelming, absolutely over-the-top, feminine, effervescent femininity, Shemaine Nugent, the Queen of the Forest, Little Miss Dangerous, will join me here with the great hero, Jason Johnson, program K9 hero, and his dog handler, Heaven, with Ricky and Denny, the K9s, along with Sadie, Coco, and Jackson on the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. It's so much fun. It's stupid. And all of this is legal. And even if it wasn't, I'd still do it. Ira Dean, what would Charlie Daniels do?
This one's for Charlie Daniels. I was trucking up the highway, minding my own lane, with some dude in a Prius went and flipped me off. Guess my redneck hit him wrong. Seems like everyone these days is a ticking time bomb full of hate for folks like me who don't agree and ain't ever gonna change. And it gets me thinking, leave this long-haired country boy alone. And I start singing along to that line in the song, Sweet Home Alabama. I hope Neil Young will remember, a Southern man don't need him around. I'm one of them, don't give a damn, live off the land, Ted Nugent fan, hair to my shoulder, country all over. Daddy was a soldier, so if you find yourself way out here where the back roads wind to me and mine, why don't you stop by, meet the wife, grab a beer? Lord knows you're gonna hear. Leave this long-haired country boy alone. And I start singing along to that line in the song, Sweet Home Alabama. I hope Neil Young will remember. A southern man don't need him around anyhow. Take it, Ted. Leave this long-haired country boy alone. And I start singing along to the line in the song, Sweet Home Alabama. I hope Neil Young will remember. A southern man knows